Riley, where are you? The bus is about to leave in 10 minutes.
Oh my gosh, we have a game today? I had no idea. I'll be right there.
And then my best impersonation is of Ethan Johnson. When I show up not wearing sweatpants, he'll look me up and down and be like, Mac, nice sweats you got on there. And like, it's 60 degrees out and this man is wearing full sweats. I don't get it.
You will never guess how many people called out from Goldfish today.
Can I be in the loop?
Guys. Got. Okay, alright, cool. Guys, I think Tori's trying to say something encouraging. Thank you. Alright guys, so this is a really important game. We need to start hitting. So yeah, just go out there, have fun, play some Mac, a lot of softball. Yeah. Bro.
Guys, it's 3:29. Guys, it's 3:30. We gotta start running now.
I cannot deal with you right now. So I was talking to Ginsburg about my research.
Best impersonation of Denton states, I don't really care what you do. It doesn't bother me.
Nina, get her off me!
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about! World Cup champs, baby! Yeah!
Best impersonation of Ethan Johnson on the field. Would you just pay attention? Just pay attention for 3 seconds.
For which senior I would take on a stranded island with me, it would be Alex D'Angelo because he's cute, funny, cuddly, and he'd probably keep me warm at night.
If I had to take any of the seniors on a stranded island, I'd take John Werkheiser, or as many of us know him, Work. The reason for that is just he's a goon, and I think you would have a great time if you took him.
I think the senior with the best dance move is Lane Kennedy, and it's this.
First question is, who is the best dancer in the team? And the best dancer is me, of course.
Who has the best goal celebration? Lane.
What senior has the best game day hair? I think Colleen definitely has the best game day hair because she always has different types of braids.
It's playoffs time, you know what that means. Posty's back and ready to win.
Out of all the seniors, I think JV would be the first one to complain about running.
My question was to pick the senior who I think is the most superstitious, and I think it's JV.
And second question is, what is my coach go-to line? Good line!
Coach Kate's go-to line is, come to me, carry the ball to me, and probably screaming my name 5 billion times.
My favorite memories with Kara and Kelsey are all of our long runs at practice and our Duncan and Target runs. I'm really gonna miss you guys next year.
My favorite memory with Jess was accidentally being assigned workouts every single day in 1 week. Even though this was really painful and sucked, we got through it together.
My favorite memory with Fran would probably be at track meets. She would usually braid my hair and we would just talk. It was a good bonding experience. We got really close throughout the season doing that and then going on Duncan trips. I'm really gonna miss her and I love her so much.
My favorite memory with Amanda is all the times we went to our lifting sessions. Even though it was horrible, we still had our fun with it and we got through it in the end, so it wasn't that bad.
Favorite memory with senior Ethan Johnson? He got knocked out in one of our games, and if I recall correctly, he woke up and said, "Where am I?" Somebody answered on a lacrosse field and he said, "Let's play some lacrosse." Gotta give it to him, that was pretty sweet.
My favorite memory is with our senior, Brandon Scheidel, who unfortunately didn't get to play with us this season, but he was probably one of the best like team helpers that we had. He was the best on the aux cord, and he always came up to me every single day after practice, and he would just tell me, "Mac, you're looking real good out there." And that was just a big boost to me coming from him, because he's a senior and I looked up to all the seniors. So that was a big boost to me.
So my favorite memory would probably have to be when we beat Albright 13-10 this season, and Denton making a big save at the end, really getting the team going, got the team really hype, and it was really funny to see a guy who doesn't really show emotion like that. And he was going crazy. And another thing was, if he ended up getting a penalty, I would have had to go in with his number, so he would have got patented a few more stats from me.
All right, y'all. Steve here. I hope y'all all are doing good out there, being safe, staying with your family. But my favorite memory with the seniors that we all remember, I would say, would probably be team dinner. I just love being around everybody. Had a long time to talk and then really bond together. So I feel as though that probably was my best memory with like Tim, Jeff, Josh, Jordan, all the seniors, Greg, especially Greg. My man is Greg.
This season, I'd probably say the most memorable moment was the playoff game at Cabrini when we beat them. But prior to that, like a couple of days before, we lost our last regular season game at their place, and we had to come back there and play a quarterfinal game at their place, and we beat them. And I think that was like a great moment for like me as a freshman to be around, and especially for the seniors.
My favorite memory with the seniors would just be like the locker room every day after practice, after games. I don't have like one specific memory, but just in there with them, talking, joking, having fun, telling stories.
The best memory I had with all the seniors, Ricky, Connor, AD, Tomer, and Nikki, was at the end of the Atlantic East Championship game, seeing them cry tears of joy and smile like that, and ending on such an incredible note was truly an unforgettable feeling for me, and just seeing them end their careers was pretty awesome like that.
My favorite memory of Carly is how she would fall during games. We'd always tell her to stop fake falling, but then we realized that that's just how she falls. She can't help it. But Carly, we'll all miss you so much, and we can't wait to see the teacher that you become. You'll be amazing.
My favorite thing about Hope is the amount of energy that she brought to practice and games, especially because of her dedication to running outside of the sport. Before practice and probably after practice too, she would always run miles and still brought an insane amount of energy wherever she went. And it always amazed us because we never knew where that energy was coming from. I know myself and everyone on the team are going to miss Hope, and we wish her the best of luck in all of her future endeavors.
Courtney is definitely one of the more quiet girls on the team, but when she does talk, she never fails to make everyone laugh. She is secretly so funny. She was a wonderful person to play soccer with, and she will definitely be missed.
The first one was when I was a freshman, they were sophomores. It's kind of funny. We were called in that day to do a tarp pull, which means you have to take the tarp that keeps our field dry off of our field and put it away. And some of the baseball players might actually remember this because they were there helping us out. But that particular day, we had like 30 to 40 mile an hour winds, and our tarp is huge. So it was blowing like crazy. We finally think we're ready to finish rolling it up, and the wind picks it up and just sends it flying. We're grabbing onto it, trying to keep it from blowing onto King Road. Some of our seniors got dragged, like Tori Fortuna. Some of the baseball players got picked up and thrown against the fence. It was crazy. And in the midst of it all, one of our seniors, Ski, was underneath the tarp, filming the whole thing, screaming to one of our other seniors, Michaela, going, Michaela, help me! It's so funny. I die every time I look at that video and even look at the tarp, honestly. And then my second memory has to be mentioned. It was when I was a freshman and they were sophomores, and it was the day that we won the first CSAC championship in our program history. And honestly, one of the best days of my life. I still remember the feeling I got on that last pitch because it was a strikeout. And I saw the girl struck out and I started to cry. And I look around and all of us are sprinting onto the field together in this giant group hug. And we're all just crying, sobbing, laughing. It was amazing. And it's a huge accomplishment that I feel these seniors will never forget, because I know I won't. And I will forever remember them that way. So yeah, we love you, seniors.
Hey Nat, I just wanted to say it was fun playing with you for these past 3 years. I'll never forget when you taught us how to play Mafia and we would play it on the way to every away game. Thanks for making everything fun and good luck in the future.
Our favorite memory with Anna, Em, Kayla, and Nana is when we introduced our friend Janice to them and we became one big friend group.
So my favorite memory with Molly would have to be from last season. It was when she came onto the team after her basketball season ended, and I didn't really know who she was. And in one of our games after she came back on, I wasn't very confident in my playing as being a freshman on a college level team. It's very intimidating. So she noticed that and came up to me and just told me to keep my head up, keep going, keep my confidence up. And it really helped me in that game, and not only that game, but she made sure I was okay before every game. She motivated me and helped me keep my confidence up. And not only last season, but even our short season this year, she was always there, and I could always count on her to talk to me before games and keep me motivated during games and keep my confidence up. So I'm really gonna miss that next year.
When you hear the name Billy Manzo come up in conversation, you really don't know what to expect. When I first met Bill, when he gave me my second tour at Immaculata after Timmy Newell, you could just tell there's something interesting about him, whether it be his elegant dances on the bus after games, or just the ability to go on the mound and just compete. Overall, just a really great guy, and his ability is through the roof.
Favorite Tim Newell memory would have to be when he walked into the training room at 6 a.m. with only Ray-Bans, a hat, and shorts on. No shoes, no shirt, no prom.
Senior Gabe Hollenbach has done not only a lot for the program on the mound, but also by representing himself in a great way at practice. He goes about his business, he works hard in the drills, and he's ready to do some conditioning at the end. So Gabe works really hard for the team, and I'm never going to forget that.
My favorite memory of Chris Check is his first day at Mount. He's a really cool kid, really welcoming when I got there. He was my first starting partner at Immaculata, and we've been cool ever since.
I want to dedicate this video to Steven Trendler. Steven has definitely became a brother to me. I'm going to miss every memory we made together, from on campus, off campus, baseball practice, to arguing, to laughing. I could go on and on forever and ever, man, about him. But I'm definitely going to miss you. I love you, and